Oh, well, guys, the moment I feared is here. I just did a live video about my Chromebook, my new Chromebook right here. And as I was posting it, adding some final things to it, I just found out that I'm no longer a YouTube partner. So, it's my channel has been way past its heyday. But this February, when I held on to my YouTube partnership, which I do know how to do. Now, I've never made a lot of money on YouTube anyway, but I've had consistent income from YouTube here for the last, at least since 2010. And it's been good because I think like, hey, it was something I wanted to do. It was another place I used to have monetized and my content monetized, and they shut down, although I made thousands of dollars with them. Plus they sent me equipment and just to produce videos. It was great, but they shut down in 2014 or something, I believe, maybe 2013, bought out by a company. So YouTube was going to be a primary source for content. And, it's kind of bittersweet that it's gone, and because February, I knew everything else was gone. I had other channels monetized, and I knew that they were going to let those go because I didn't have the 1,000 subscribers, nor did I have, well, actually I had 8,000 hours of watch time. So again, I was going to build the channel, but I wanted to find something special, which is the videos, images, pictures, angle. The first thing that had me jump on the scene and search that video, which is no longer being monetized, is my Obama rap. Once that went to CNN and it got pretty big, then I guess they saw the popularity. Then they allowed me to monetize it, I think sometime in 2009. And it was just a good thing for me. And then I came in. But I think where my channel failed is I wasn't consistent and I wasn't frequent. And it was just so many people doing it, and they understand they have to do what they did. And I tried to get consistent with me and my son and did not. And I tried to get consistent with new things, but I just wanted to have some kind of flair with my channel other than just talking to the camera. But guess what? If I would have talked to the camera more, or back then, because I had other opportunities with Google and YouTube, possibly curation, doing certain things, even in 2011, 12, it just would have been great. Again, I have millions of hits out there, probably multi-millions of hits if you look at my TV views. And that's another thing I'm going to be consistent in. Because I've been on TV, I've been on channel, again, mostly political stuff. So I wasn't able to convert that into a lot of entertainment or a lot of talk or vlogging. But guess what, guys? It's time. They're giving me another shot. After October the 24th, which is a month from now, 30 days, I can reapply for YouTube partnership. I'm getting teary-eyed. What? Really? Oh, okay. So I just had a big weekend with photography. And again, a lot of my photography are events. And, I just wanted to be cautious, but I do have a lot of stock footage. So I just wanted to be cautious on how I was going to have my channel proceed. I did a lot of man on the street stuff, a lot of original content. But I think another issue, and this is why they actually, all that stuff I said is one thing, feelings, but this is why they actually stopped me from monetizing. I don't know if it was today or yesterday or tomorrow. I didn't notice this. I've been out of town, haven't been on YouTube a lot, but it says account status currently ineligible for monetization. Your channel does not comply with the YouTube partner program terms. And here's why. Duplication is what they say. I do have some content on here that does have music, and they send, if you put content up, they send you and say everything is cool. You don't have to do anything, just know you can't monetize it. So I figured that's cool. I never used to like to have anybody's content up here but mine, but as the channels changed and I saw everybody else doing it, I said, hey, let me try it. But evidently it does not work for me. I know I have a major video with a young lady I did some work with when she was on Steve Harvey's show. Of course, they wouldn't let me monetize it, but they kept it up, which got like 100,000 views, drew people to my site to see my content. But again, it says, here's why your channel wasn't approved for monetization. Here's why your channel is out of compliance. Duplication. In most cases, you cannot re-upload someone else's content unless you get permission first. Remember, there's not enough to credit the content owner or state no copyright infringement intended. I always hated that term. I mean, when I see that on Facebook, I'm like, why are you guys writing that? Like some of the people I do my work for, write this. No, it makes no sense. But anyway, so learn about copyright and fair use. And that's true. I've always believed in keeping stuff on my channel that's mine. And I'm not even sure the fair use balance. I don't know if you can use 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 5 seconds, news, if it's comedy. I haven't really studied that enough to even want to use other people's stuff. So I guess what I did was started using other people's stuff and let them say, hey, it's cool, but we're going to let so-and-so monetize it. Or it's not cool, we're going to take this video down. But anyway, here's some types of content that are subject to copyright. Audiovisual works like TV shows and movies, sound recordings and musical compositions, visuals and written works, including paintings, posters, articles, and books. Dramatic works such as plays and musicals, video games, and computer software. What this means, your channel will no longer make money from YouTube, including revenue from advertising, YouTube premium subscriptions, and other monetization products like memberships. Wow, oh man, hurts my heart, guys. Also, your channel's videos will lose access to cards and end screens. Wow. So this is critical, guys. This was what I was going to base a lot of my wealth, on. It was a vision of mine to monetize content. Now I still have pictures monetized other places. But this was something I loved with the YouTube YouTube partner program, but I didn't love it enough, I guess. I didn't love it enough because I always knew consistency and frequency. I remember reading what it meant to be a YouTube partner when I became a YouTube partner, and that was one of the staples: consistency and frequency. And even before straight quality, I know they mentioned quality before quantity, but even consistency and frequency is it, because I even see some major YouTubers, they don't have a certain quality. Some do, a lot do, of course, but they don't have a certain quality, but they are consistent and frequent, even if it's something as simple as using a Chromebook 15, talking to you every day and getting audience. So guess what, guys? I will be back, but it's going to be a mixture of Greg Reese and VIP. I think that was another thing where my consistency and frequency failed. I did the man on the street, political concepts. It was talking about Obama, John McCain, Sarah Palin. And that was back when Joe Biden, where I really boosted a lot. And then I tried to go on with I Want to Dance with Oprah and the Halloween rap. And, it was just a lot of things that took off on CNN and through CNN that I want to convert or see if I could move it to YouTube. But I just wasn't, I didn't have the resources to consistently do what I needed to do. But of course, I've always had the resources to do a video blog. And I see a lot of people that do video blogs and they create a lot of, they're able to monetize a lot. So anyway, guys, here we go. Videos, images, pictures. It's a new chapter, not such a great chapter for me here, but I'm going to, matter of fact, let's start right now. And this is some of my goals.